a movie lover for 13 hours. Now, this is the biopic by Michael Bay that, with the attacks over in Libya. Anyways, I was just gonna say one fantastic. I know that most people are thinking that I'm probably gonna end up bashing Michael Bay. Not a Michael Bay fan, but that's not necessarily true because of the fact that I love Michael Bay. I like what he does. I just don't like the Transformers movies. Maybe the three, maybe the first three, maybe the first, but still, that's debatable. And then review the Transformers movies. But with that being said, he's good at what he does when it comes down to original work. When you have movies like Bad, Pain and Game, you also have other movies that's in his filmography that's actually pretty good. But when he does the Transformers movies and stuff like that, not so much. But with this movie, he really shines a lot in this movie. It's a biopic in Libya and stuff like that, and I feel like this movie actually moments in the soldiers' lives about what happened that day, and I've just this movie captures you in so many ways because yes, today is 4th of July, and considering this is a 4th of July, I went on ahead and watched this movie, and it's from the emotion that they go through the not even knowing if they're this thing alive or not, or see their families again. This is actually one of those movies where I can actually say that I actually enjoyed this much because he captured that magic. He ended up doing everything right for this movie. But the explosions and stuff like that that he actually uses is actually right for this movie because you actually have to have that kind of material because it's a war type movie. So with that being job with that, and another thing too, with these characters, the way that it starts off, there's actually a layer to these characters to where actually he focuses on these characters, and man, does he do a great job with this. And I can actually these actors or these people that actually were in this whole entire thing. Part was even great. There's nothing in this movie that I can actually say that was actually bad about the movie. Um, because Michael Bay actually shared thing. He actually did a fantastic job at directing this movie. Whenever the people actually felt fear, not wondering if they were ever gonna come home or not, I was feeling that way. And whenever I was dark, not even knowing what was gonna happen, I was on the edge of my seat because I felt like I was on the rooftop and not knowing if they were ever gonna come home or not. And to me, this is a movie that's based on a true story, and yes, it got a lot of flack because of the things surrounding it, but it's actually a great movie if you actually want to have a good military-based movie and stuff. Like, I was there with them. I actually liked where things were going with this movie. I didn't feel like he rushed into too many things at one time. The pain and the emotion of these people that are going through this time, to where I can actually say for the things the way that happened there. But still, I managed to actually love this movie for what it is. A matter of fact, I never thought possible, especially with it being a Michael Bay movie, and he did with this, and and even at towards the end of it, it hits you with the feels, it hits you emotionally, it makes you be thankful for what these so day to day basis, and I felt like that they actually did a good job, especially with Michael Bay is good with twisting camera angles and stuff like that. With this, they didn't really do that many twisting camera angles or anything like that. They actually zoomed in a lot on certain parts that actually needed to be zoomed in on when it was actually they actually did, and therefore I can't actually say that he rushed anything together because he gave me a solid movie. I walked out of this movie entertained when over, and man, it was just a powerful movie that I recommend anybody because this is an emotional movie, and it's not one of those movies that I would own personally, and I rented it out of Redbox, and I have to say, I was actually surprised with the expectations going in to this movie, watching this movie, and man, it is. Being said, I'm definitely going to give this movie a 5 out of 5, just for the simple facts of the things that I mentioned. Number one, you also have the pain and the emotion, you feeling the same things that those people felt. Then you also are glued into the characters, and you actually feel the emotion of the characters. And then everything else that was built up around it, even the camera angles and stuff, like very, very good. So therefore, I have to say, Michael Bay, you did a good job. I wish that could actually shine through with some of the Transformers movies. You gave me a solid movie. I love the movie for what it was, and I can't wait until you the idea because I'm gonna be there whenever Bad Boys 3 comes out. But you know, I know that I bashed Michael Bay. As a matter of fact, I did a rant on putting in the descriptions below. But, that's just the way it is. That's Transformers movies. Just because they didn't really work for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. But me personally, I didn't care for the fourth Transformers movie. But that's just me and my. So with that being said, don't forget to give me the thumbs up button. Don't hit the thumbs up. Until next time, bye bye.